May is National Foster Care Month, and this morning we're highlighting the important role that local communities play in providing a safe place for children in crisis. Tara Rousset and Adrian Quintanilla from SJRC Texas Belong are here to tell us a little bit more. So good to see you both. Thank you for coming in. Yeah, it's so important to talk about this year round because we want the community to understand the need for foster care here in San Antonio. So Tara, let's start with that. Tell us a little bit about the significance of National Foster Care Month.
Yes, Shelley, like you said, it really is year round, but the month of May is just an opportunity to highlight the needs in our communities for families to step up for short-term foster care as the biological families might be getting all their affairs in order to get their child back, or sometimes up for adoption. But we need all families that will do short-term foster care and then adoption when there is no other option with family.
Okay, so let's talk about the specific foster parent needs. Adrian, can you talk a little bit about that?
Oh, absolutely. So one of the things that we really look at is that when people ask, can I really foster? Well, the answer is yes. If you have compassion, understanding, if you have some room in your home, if you have some love to do some good work, yes, you can be a foster parent. The type of foster parents that we're looking for right now are really those that can take large sibling groups.
Okay.
Because we want brothers and sisters to remain together.
Yeah.
It's important for them to be together. Also for our teenage population, sometimes that's one of the hardest groups to place. The other things that we're looking at are, can we have individuals that can deal with children's behavioral and emotional needs? Because of the trauma that they've endured and the things that they have witnessed, sometimes you need people that can be able to meet those needs on a daily basis. Yeah. And then the other area that we really look at is, can foster parents provide assistance to other foster parents through respite care? Sometimes they need a break, and because of that, they can come in and help in regards to those particular pieces. So when that break is over, the foster children go back to the originating foster parents. And then lastly is emergency placements.
Okay.
We need placements when we have a removal or we need a placement change, that there's individuals that can come in and quickly take care of that youth until we find a longer term placement that could provide for those long-term needs.
A lot of different options and opportunities for you to help here in San Antonio. Why are foster-only parents so important?
Well, foster-only parents really help in the reunification process and the family preservation process as well. And one of the things that we've seen is it's a partnership between the biological parents and the foster parents caring for the children, because they know that this is a temporary placement. I'm only going to be here for a very short period of time. And because of that, those foster-only parents can become mentors, they can become guides in parenting, they can assist in many different ways in regards to building healthy connections, not only with the biological parents, but also with their family, the extended family as well. And they can also be a support system after the children go home.
Okay.
And one of the things that's really key about family preservation is family preservation doesn't just begin when children go back into the home. In fact, it starts when they're with the foster-only parents, because they honor their culture, their history, their traditions, their customs, and their religious identity. And by doing that, the reunification and the ability to go back home is much more seamless.
And you're inspiring me right now. I think it's so important to talk about. I love that. And I know, Tara, SJRC recently took over responsibility for placement, which is something new in the San Antonio area. Can you quickly explain how that works?
So it's placement and case management. So what the state used to do, we now do. So everything that Adrian was talking about is under the umbrella right here in San Antonio, helping families stay whole.
Okay, good deal. Well, thank you both so much for coming in and talking about this. If there is a place in your heart or this is calling to you and you'd like to become a foster parent, check in with our friends at SJRC Texas Belong. Go to sjrctexas.org for all of the information. And of course, you can follow along on social media at SJRC Texas.